What if Pokemon had a sound type? Granted, not the most original pitch, but with a milestone Pokemon generation coming up, I think it's worth bringing this topic back to the public consciousness for consideration. We haven't had a new type introduced since Fairy back in 2013, and while personally, I think that the current 18 types represent the vast amount of elements pretty well, there's always gonna be room for one more. So what exactly would sound type be? Well, the typing would focus on Pokemon or moves that can manipulate vibrations and produce sonic waves. By using sound waves, they can use echolocation to locate opponents they can't see, create sound barriers that reduce incoming damage, or just scream powerful explosive noises that have tons of power. As for the type's data and interactions, I imagine sound types would generally have a stat spread that focuses on high speed and special defense, while their overall attack stat would average a bit lower. For their weaknesses and super effectiveness, I made this rough chart to plot it all out. I tried to take into account how real-life sound interacts with these elements, but there were times I did try and balance the type more on gameplay rather than reflect what it's like in real life. Sound would be super effective against Psychic on the idea that loud noises can break concentration and mental processes, as well as Water and Steel because sounds move more quickly through those elements. On the flip side, sound wouldn't be very effective against or would possibly be full-on weak to Ice type, as sounds move slower in colder climates, and Grass, because natural flora has a muffling effect on sounds. There's tons of Pokemon and moves that could be reclassified to sound type. I won't list them all, but some of the obvious highlights are the Whismur line, the Noibat line, the Jangmo-O line, and Meloetta, while moves like Sonic Boom, Hyper Voice, Uproar, and Chatter can easily be swapped to the sound type. Honestly, I don't have much more to say about sound type. As far as fan-made Pokemon concepts go, this is the one I've seen the most of, and so discussion about it has been going around for quite some time. I just thought I'd throw my hat into the ring, and I also wanted to see what you guys thought. Would you want a sound type to be added to Pokemon? If so, what are your ideas for it, and how would you balance it? Maybe you're on the side that doesn't want a sound type and feels like it's just a bit too specific, which I think is a totally valid perspective. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on sound type are in the comments section below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.